CFL announced their team finalists for the awards this year, so let's talk about it because I got some predictions. For most outstanding rookie, I've got coming out of the East, Derek Salika from the Toronto Argonauts against Robert Carter Jr. of the BC Lions. Salika has some pretty decent stats. I could see any other nominee coming out of the East, but it doesn't matter. It's going to Robert Carter Jr., playing a defensive starting position all games and coming up with 5 interceptions, including a pick 6. And let's not forget one of, if not the catch of the year. For most outstanding special teams, I've got Mark Liegghio coming out of the East against Trey Valvell coming out from the West, from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Liegghio's second in the league, a 91% field goal completion percentage. But Trey Valvell, this is his to lose. Tops in the league when it comes to return yards, either through punt, kick, missed field goals, and including 4 returns for a touchdown this year. It is probably the reason why the Bombers offense had some semblance of success when it comes to field position. For most outstanding linemen from the East, I've got Brandon Ravenberg. I just didn't think enough of the offense in the East as far as consistency. Too many injuries that would really lay claim as to why someone from the East is going to usurp Brandon Ravenberg. But it doesn't matter because the winner's coming from the West. I've got Jarrell Broxton from the BC Lions. James Butler was tops in the league from rushing, well, as second at the very least. And Nathan Rourke was throwing long bombs because he was given lots of time by you-know-who, Jarrell Broxton. For most outstanding Canadian, I've got Isaac Adami Berglund coming out of the East representing the Montreal Alouettes against Nathan Rourke from the BC Lions. I don't need to go further. This is Rourke's to lose. For most outstanding defensive player, again, Isaac Adami Berglund coming from the Montreal Alouettes against Matthew Betts. And I'll be honest with you, if Calgary did the right thing and nominated Jalen Hutchins, he probably would have been representing the West, but they went with Clarence Hicks. Hutchins was just a phenomenal player and superbly better than Hicks. So I think Matthew Betts represents the West, and I think they give it to Berglund representing the East, just because of the fact that, I don't know, sometimes CFL voters have a hard time actually understanding that one player can get 2 nominations and come away empty-handed. This time, And finally, for most outstanding player, I've got Nathan Rourke coming out of the West against Bo Levi Mitchell representing the East, and I think Bo Levi Mitchell goes 0 for 2 for the last 2 years, including this year, for this particular award. This time he actually deserved to get the nomination as opposed to last year, but Nathan Rourke was just on a different level completely. But I think we really need to talk about